Y'all
All
just
right,
don't get
let's
it,
start
man.
you off there. Let's start you off.
Y'all don't get it, bro.
Let's start you off.
Yeah, the Cavs ain't got no heart. How the Pistons let them whole ass niggas beat them in Game 7? Album with the two Concord telling Bungie, go to your own grave.
Grave.
Oh,
Oh
man.
man, are we good?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
there's
no,
one more.
no. BX Renegade, the two Xbox got to cancel on PlayStation ports while PlayStation is down. Well, apparently Fable was still going, but like we heard Jazz Corden say, Fable was so expensive you know, they kind of got to put it over there. But everything else, I still don't know. I mean,
I guess we'll
we'll
find
see.
out, bro. We'll see how everything plays out. But listen, now this is gonna be a lengthy topic, like the homie Dirt would say. I'll say this: there's gonna be a lot of stuff changing, and I believe you can see it already with Asha, with her team, what she's bringing to the table. I was talking to the homie Dirt yesterday, and I said to Dirt, if I'm taking over something and something's not right, it doesn't work the way I want it to work, and I know it needs changes, I'm gonna change this shit. I'm gonna do something because it's not working. You've tried for a couple of years and it's the old ways. I'm gonna bring something up to scratch and bring it to a point where when we do something, it's executed properly in the right way and quick and efficient as well. Now, when we talk about this Xbox Game Pass stuff, I remember some of the homies. Listen to me. Let me just say once again, me and Dirt love fucking Game Pass. I'm gonna stop it there. Love it. Been using it for years, bro. Especially since they got the first party node and dropping games consistently, really good as well overall. But that's not the only thing that sells Game Pass. And I'll get to that point in a bit. We love Game Pass. I'm gonna leave it as there. Leave it as that. Now, when it comes to changes happening, it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. People got pissed off when Call of Duty got removed. Yes or no? Even though there's a price decrease,
Yep.
they didn't like it. It was gonna happen. When someone's looking at the business model and it's not working the way it should be working. Now, if Xbox had 60, 70 million users, different conversation. But that's not the question now. That's not the point. That's the problem right now. Xbox doesn't have 60 million Game Pass users, and that's including PC guys. PC guys ain't pulling up as well, and we don't have enough Xbox consoles out there. Now, when it comes to exclusive games, the big hitters, what was when it comes to 2026, guys in the chat, when it comes to 2026, what was the first big game coming out from Xbox first party game? Since you're a subscriber to Game Pass and you love Game Pass, what was the first big game that came out
Well, you said big game or game?
from first party? Well, you could do both then. If you want to talk about another game that came out, go on then. First party, go on
Well,
then.
the first big game was Forza. The first party game was Kim.
And is that why you subscribe to Game Pass for Killian?
Apparently, some of these guys, yeah,
First
because
party. All right.
they got mad at us cracking jokes about it.
Killian. Why do you subscribe to Game Pass, guys, in the chat? It's not only first party games. It's other games that come to the service. Like you motherfuckers talked about yesterday about, well, duh, I'm sure you subscribe to Netflix. I'm sure you subscribe to Amazon Prime and all that shit. You subscribe to it because of a lot of quality stuff that's in the. Imagine just like one type of content in Netflix, all international only. You ain't gonna like it. You subscribe to a service because you see the value in it, and the whole point of it, when it comes to Game Pass, you subscribe for Xbox first party games only. Is that all you subscribe for? Is that the only thing you're subscribing for? You don't subscribe for something like Expedition, Stranger Than Heaven that's coming up, which looks incredible. Replaced, Mixtape. You don't subscribe A Plague's Tale like launched. Remember A Plague's Tale, the second one. So you say you don't subscribe to them for them type of games. When we watch an Xbox showcase or Xbox show, whatever you want to call it, when they say yo, this game's coming to game. This is fire. Yo, That's what Outriders and all these type. You subscribe because the other games are coming. Now, when we talk about some games will be leaving, there's a possibility that first-party games may drop from Game Pass. We ain't talking about all day and date games going. When we talk about day and date games, we're talking about the big hitters from Xbox first party. When me and the homie Dirt, we're talking about a good 6 to 8 weeks, maybe a couple of months ago. We heard that some of the publishers and developers don't like this shit. Dropping day one games on it. They don't like it. They have issues with it. You need some great games, and how to make Game Pass incredible is great content. And that's what Game Pass does. You don't tell me you waited 5 months to play the one first big game that came out from Xbox, Forza Horizon 6. So you tell me you waited 5 months to play a Game Pass game. It's all about the overall package. Day one games. I'm hoping if they do push these games out, if say like Fable or something steps away, I'm hoping they start improving the second and third party deals like Ninja Gaiden and these type of games. Or start get more games, get more Sega games in there, or get more developers in there. That's the whole point of it. When something isn't working, something's got to change. And I remember you motherfuckers in the chat. I'm coming. I told you I'm coming for you guys today. Said that. Do you know what? Shaan and Dirt? I'd rather Xbox stay multiplat and have my games day one. You said that shit. Some of you guys. Imagine saying that shit. I'd rather Xbox stay multiplat, and at least I get my day one games. What kind of mentality is that, guys? Nobody else is doing it. Even that punk ass Danny Penn or whatever the hell his name is talking about. This is the way to do it. Put the games everywhere. I don't like that shit, dude. Because nobody else is doing it like that. Why is the Xbox gotta fucking go to the street corners? Plain and simple. Now you guys talk about it's all about my wallet. It's all about my money. If Xbox drops day one game, first party day one games, I'm out of there. Okay, I'm going to the PC. If it's all about your wallet, it's all about saving money. It's all about you. Me. Let me tell you something, homies. I'll send you a link to TTS downloads and you get every fucking game for free on PC. If it's all about your money, you want to save money, I care about my pockets. If you're on PC, I'll send you the motherfucking link to TTS downloads and you play every game for free. On this motherfucking handle, if I want to play Resident Evil, I could play it for free. Mouse PI, I can play it for free. Some of the PlayStation games or Xbox games, I can play for free if I want to. If it's about the money. Now, when me and Dad talk about we love Xbox, that's what we talk. We love the Xbox brand. This is why we're here. This is why we support Xbox. We want Xbox to be great in all departments. But the biggest department is they have an issue is about the console, the perception, the brand. They're not selling like that. It's not working out for them. And what Asha is trying to do is trying to revitalize the Xbox brand. You can see what she's doing. You can see the move she's doing right now. You got people out there saying, oh shit, she's done more in 2 months than what Phil and Sarah did in 2 years. When it comes to the console, the updates, the achievements and all of that stuff, she's rebranded the Xbox with capital letters. When someone new comes in, they're going to change it. They're going to put their stamp on it. I'm not going to be copying the last person if it hasn't worked out. I've come to do a job. I'm here to fucking compete. And to do that, shit needs to change. Now, if the day one game starts going out, the big hitters, everybody in the chat, you can leave. That's fine. But if you care about Xbox and you want Xbox to do good and these are the moves that gotta happen, come on, man. You want the brand to be strong. When Xbox, the OG Xbox launched 20 plus years ago, 25 plus years ago, bro, we were buying the games. It was the Project Gothams, the Halos, and these type of games, Gears to the Xbox 360. We were buying the games then. When it comes to first party games, listen, Game Pass is incredible. I really hope if they do decide to pull the games, like some of the big first party games, I really hope they get more partnerships with other people out there and build the Game Pass up that way. Because I'm sure some people will still be okay with it. If I'm still getting X amount of game and Xbox decides to pull, say, for Fable, for example, You can be disappointed, but at least they added more games from other people out there. Like, this game looks dope. This game looks cool. And that's where we are right now. Guys, it's about the Xbox brand. If you don't care, if you say I'm gonna go to PC, you never cared about the brand like that. Then you just cared about the Xbox games coming to the PC or the Xbox Game Pass. That's where you are right now. And sorry, Deb, before I let you go, let's exclude Xbox first party games. What does someone compared this to us? You're Sean. I think it was PK Thunder and these guys saying, "Well, this is what they want. They wanted to be the blue side of the PlayStation Plus." What day one games the PlayStation drop? Have they dropped something like Stranger Than Heaven? A Plague's Tale day one? Outriders day one? Expedition day one? It's not the fucking same. Even excluding the Xbox first party, it's still not the fucking same. Just think about that, guys. Before Forza Horizon, one of the biggest games ever coming out, breaking records, you had about 4 or 5 games that launched this year already in Game Pass day one. You
High
tell
on
me
Life
what
2?
game has launched? Eh?
High
High
on
Life 2 as well.
Dropped this year, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about it. That was the first one, I believe.
Day one.
Maybe. Life of P and these type of games. But this is what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Game Pass versus PlayStation. If you even exclude the first party big games now, I have to change it. What day one games that PlayStation drop? You know? Nobody knows because they don't do that shit like that. Xbox does that shit. Come on, man. You get these super chats and you go for it as well.
Looney Boy with the 5. I'm hyped for the showcase / fan fest. Asha has been setting everything up for an epic Xbox. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Moment World Tour. I agree, but people don't like it, bro. Kendrick Starr, member for 48 months. I'm for day one on Game Pass. They just don't market it well. When was the last time you saw a good Game Pass or Xbox commercial? They need better marketing. Kendrick Starr, that's why Kendrick Starr hated Phil Spencer and Game Pass is Phil Spencer's
And whose fault was that?
That was
don't blame
Xbox
this
fault.
on don't blame this on Asha.
They did not market Game Pass right.
That's their fault.
Yeah.
If that's my baby, market this shit.
They did not market it right.
They
and I
should've done a
agree,
better
they
job.
did not market it right.
Yeah. And that's not her fault.
But Kendrick Starr hated Phil Spencer and Game Pass is his baby.
That's fine. That's fine, isn't it? You know, you gotta pick your battles, isn't it, Kendrick Starr?
Skywalk with the 5. What's up, fellas? Bungie. Oh Lord. LOL. Yes.
Oh Lord. Facts. We'll
Terrible,
talk about
bro.
that next.
Terrible. Looney Boy with the 10. The Game Pass arguing is dumb. Game Pass doesn't exist without Xbox. If they don't focus on the Xbox and make the brand strong, then all the studios collapse and Microsoft will fold everything, including Game Pass. I couldn't have said that any better myself.
Well done, Looney Boy.
Yeah. There's some more super chats I'm gonna read, but I really want to
go for a dig on this part.
Say like Looney Boy is 100% right. It's 100% right. I think like I'll get to it, bro. I'll get to it. The BX Renegade, the 2 Game Pass better be $7.99 if they remove first party day one.
But don't expect the other day and day games then.
Yeah.
Don't expect Stranger Than Heavens and these type of games then.
Looney Boy the 5. Game Pass exists as a service inside of the Xbox ecosystem. The largest driver of the ecosystem is console. If the brand dies, Game Pass dies. Let me tell you something. Looney Boy is on fire, bro. Sean, I said this last night. We talked about it personally. The last couple of years. Well, first off, the console hasn't been selling, right? Even before the last couple of years, it wasn't selling great. And every time there's another fiscal report, Xbox consoles are down 30+% every time. So it was already down in 2024, down 30 more percent in 2025, down 30 more percent in 2026. If the console is the biggest driver of Game Pass, why isn't the console selling? Because the content is there. Sean, the content is there.
It's the best gaming service in the
world. But why isn't Game Pass growing? I see people say Netflix is at 325 million subscribers. Movies are not as expensive to make as games. Now, some
And
movies can be,
output, yeah, and output's much quicker as well.
bro. They make a movie in 2-3 months.
Yeah,
They take 6 to 7 years to do a game, a AAA game.
facts.
So Looney Boy's right. The console hasn't been selling. Why? Because the content has been there. You know why? Because Xbox told you last year you don't need to buy a fucking console. Now, have you guys noticed every show they would have, it was about Xbox Game Pass, but now it all of a sudden changed to more about Play Anywhere? Pay attention, people. Remember, like the last year, Sean, I remember like in 2024, 2023, every show was about Xbox Game Pass. Every game's going to Xbox Game Pass. Notice how they don't really say that. They'll show the logo. They don't really say it like that. Why? Why is that? I just need y'all to realize one thing, and I'm tired of talking about this shit because I'm just tired of talking about it. I'm gonna say this. Now I'm gonna get the rest of these super chats. The growth wasn't there, y'all. The growth wasn't there. If Xbox Game Pass would have grown to 60, 70 million, we would not be having this conversation right now because them pulling games from Game Pass wouldn't even been a topic. I don't know why it's like some people don't understand that it didn't grow like they wanted it to. It hit 30 million, then it kind of wavered from 30 to 35 million, and it never grew. It stayed right there. They lost people. They upped the price because the Call of Duty was in there. I don't know why this is so difficult for people to understand. Yes, I like to save money too. An Xbox Game Pass is phenomenal. But if the brand cannot survive, Game Pass ain't gonna be there any fucking way. Asha is coming in to fix what happened, y'all. She's looking at the numbers. She's looking at the books. She's making difficult decisions that's not going to make people happy. But she's doing her job. She's bringing in people to make Xbox a strong brand like it used to be. I'm just telling you, all you gotta do is pay attention to what's happening. The shit didn't grow, bro. It just didn't grow like they wanted it to, like they thought it should have been. Thank you, Lonely Boy. Raise Ultron to Shaan, you TTS beast. Keep the lost bots focused. Keep them focused.
Even like Dragonfly in the chat goes, if they lose Game Pass, I'm going to Steam.
Oh, well, you gonna buy your fucking games over there?
You buy your games over there. That's the same shit.
So that's
you're a Game Pass fan. You're not an Xbox fan. I'll say that straight up.
Fucking man.
That's what it's come to now. If it's that easy to say, yo, if they lose day one games, I'm going to Steam anyway. If it's that easy, then you didn't really care for the Xbox console.
Look at this shit right here, man.
What's this? What's happened?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Cool Breeze mean by RC Cola doesn't sell as much as Coke, but they still make it. Are you comparing RC Cola? I'm confused about that. Are you comparing RC Cola to Xbox? You comparing RC Cola to Xbox. You compare a drink to video games. Video games that take hundreds of millions of dollars to develop. You're comparing a drink. RC Cola only has one flavor of a drink. You're comparing that to Xbox. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This nigga said RC Cola.
Carry on, Dirt.
Preston with the two. Xbox Game Pass is the best service, period. 100%. Absolutely. It's shit. It's so good. We got y'all niggas wanting the brand to die over the actual Xbox Game Pass.
Well, they did say they rather remain multiplat.
That's my point.
That's
The
where we are
last
right
couple
now.
years, Sean, the consoles, Xbox is the biggest. The Xbox console is the biggest driver of Game Pass, but the last couple years has been embarrassing because of multi-platform, and nobody's been buying the consoles. But they wanted to stay the same. Okay. But like Mamba with the 10, Game Pass is one of the few things they did market. Stop this narrative. It didn't grow because the platforms is on stopped growing. Why? Because they don't have exclusives. Everything Xbox needs is exclusive. They used to market it like years ago, but it's like they just stopped.
They actually slowed down on it. Yeah.
They actually slowed down marketing Game Pass, bro, for whatever reason. But like you said, the biggest driver of Game Pass is console, and their console stopped selling.
You know,
So their numbers peaked and never grew, bro.
yeah, they peaked out. I say simple as, and Phil was relying on the PC guys too. Was a PC Game Pass to grow as well, and it was growing apparently to a point, but that plateaued as well.
It plateaued, bro. Netflix has so much content on, and they made the right content, right? Xbox has great content, but you're comparing apples to oranges when it comes to how expensive it is to produce the content. Now, there are movies on Netflix that cost 150, 200 million dollars. I've seen it, right? But you got to realize Netflix has 325 million subscribers. They didn't always have 325 million subscribers. They grew. It grew over time. And it's difficult for Xbox to grow, their service to grow, when one, they didn't market it like you guys said, and two, the consoles wasn't selling. Looney Boy with the 5. Phil and Sarah really effed up the brand. They created more Game Pass fans than Xbox fans. Laugh my ass off. This is unbelievable. You know what? Phil and Sarah, they did the best they could. They had a profit margin that they had to, make work, and they really couldn't make it work. But I will say this, Looney Boy, I am absolutely surprised about some of these reactions I've been seeing from Xbox fans. I am one of them guys. I don't like people to tell me how I should feel, and we all have our own opinions. But I'm surprised by some of these reactions. Stay multi-plat, just give me day one Game Pass games. I mean, saying stay multi-plat, it's like saying, yeah, you can slowly kill the brand, but I'll get to save a couple dollars at the end of the day. I know people say Xbox, Microsoft is $1 trillion corporation. Yes, 100% they are. And if you know rich people with money, they're not in the business of losing money. They're not in the business. I don't give a fuck how rich you are. You're not in the business of losing money if a service is not working anymore. They're not. That is not. That's how businesses get fucked up. If you keep on trying to force something that's not working anymore, even if it worked at one point. Like I said, Sean, Bungie videos don't do well on my channel. I do them occasionally when there's some Bungie news. Imagine me continue to do Bungie videos every day. That would not be good business. If I see the numbers keep on going down, 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 and down, something needs to change.
I agree. Something needs to change, and if it happens, it happens. But that's just trying to say be prepared for it.
Illegal dad. Hold on, say something. Illegal dad. I'm trying to move on from the shit. When you get comments, you get DMs, people on Twitter keep on tagging us, people saying, yo, y'all ain't no real bots. y'all just want Xbox to be like PlayStation. I'm
Someone
trying
said
to move
fuck
the fuck
Sean. This
on.
one said fuck Sean as well.
Yeah, bro, they're attacking us for having this opinion about Game Pass. I'm trying to move the fuck on, man. I'm trying to. I want to roast Bungie again. I want to roast PlayStation. We're trying to move on, bro. My last one, not my Bungie video, but the video I did yesterday about division in Xbox community. The comments, I got so many comments, bro. The video did all right, but I got so many comments of people saying, "Nah, Dirt, you crazy. Game Pass over everything." Some of these guys are literally like, "Yo, fuck Xbox. It's all about Game Pass." I mean, it's baffling to me because Xbox, if Xbox don't survive, what do you think gonna happen to Game Pass, nigga? So I'm trying to move on, Illegal Dad. Shaan, tell you, people tagging him on Twitter, talking shit on Twitter because we feel I'm more Xbox than Game Pass, and I love Game Pass. So I'm trying to move on.
There's 1 second. We don't need to move on yet. I want to put this up here. I really want to ask the chat right now. Does this look right to you? Are you okay with this? What's on the screen right now? Do you believe this is the right move? I'm asking a serious question right now. You guys are all celebrating Forza Horizon 6 because it's not on PlayStation.
Why y'all not understanding? We can have both. If they can have both, they wouldn't. All right, Shaan.
Grizz goes, this looks right. All right, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Who said that?
Grizz. And that's my point exactly, guys. You guys are saying this is right. Forget, we don't even need to talk about the Game Pass stuff now. I'm talking about shit like this. This is the right move. Why does Xbox needs to be a bitch? And PlayStation and Nintendo can live on the high life. Have you seen what Forza Horizon, what the fuck Forza Horizon is doing right now? That game does not deserve to go anywhere else, bro. I'm expecting Fable to be a big game as well. That game doesn't deserve to be everywhere else. I'm expecting Gears of War to bring it back to the OGs. That game doesn't deserve to be everywhere. Prepare. This is what I'm talking about, Kendrick. Start. Prepare for the next. Let people know what's going on. You got motherfuckers out here talking. Listen, I know this is Paris' boy, but this is bang out of order. It's plain and simple. This is not the right move. If everybody else were doing the same shit, if Wolverine were coming to Xbox, we could have that conversation then. Nobody else is doing this shit. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to get to, you guys. There's a number of things. It's not only the Game Pass stuff. It's the number of stuff where people are saying remain multiplat. Don't worry about it. I'll play on PC. I'll go to PC. I'll play on PC anyway. How does that help Xbox? If you care about the Xbox brand, the console, how does that help Xbox if you're playing on PC like that? I'm gonna go to Steam. How does that help Xbox? You always talk about the ecosystem. How does that help Xbox? Imagine you're a PC gamer, for example. I love the Xbox brand, but instead of buying Forza on the Windows Store, I buy it on Steam. I know Windows Store needs to get better, which it is, and that's why I'm hoping next gen they'll be ready for the shit to go compete on a different level across the platform properly.
Nerds
is that about Brim? Sorry, is that about the new leadership? The old leadership made it. The old leadership they tried their best. It didn't work out for them. The new leadership, we're hoping that she's. It looks like she's gonna bring it back, and people don't want it.
Nerds and other legends with the 10. In my opinion, exclusivity is all about the sentiment and posture. If Xbox pulled all PlayStation Plus ports, but not Nintendo, it would not be a problem. The posture of competing with PlayStation is what the audience is looking for. I mean, well, yeah, because PlayStation don't fuck with Xbox. How many times have PlayStation pulled games from Xbox, even timed exclusives? We knew for a fact Final Fantasy VII Remake was a timed exclusive back in, was it when that game come out? 2019?
Some shit like that. Look
It
how
was a
long they held
timed
that shit
exclusive for like 6 months to a year. PlayStation re-upped it. They said, "Nah, let's make this a timed exclusive even longer." Stellar Blade. That shit was announced for Xbox at launch. I'm sorry, not launch. When they revealed it, PlayStation said, "Nah, let's take this shit off of Xbox."
Yeah, we'll come and help you. I know they've kind of fronted it, but that's what they did. We want this back. With Xbox, this is the thing. With Stellar Blade, they'll be like, yeah, we'll give you the money, but PlayStation, what will PlayStation want there? That shit's gonna be locked into PlayStation ecosystem. I don't care if it's for 2 years, but with Xbox, what did they do there? Ninja Gaiden, woo, go baby. We'll publish it, but go everywhere, baby.
Yep.
It doesn't work like that, bro. That's the type of shit they're doing. I'm hoping that changes as well. Ninja Gaiden should have been a time exclusive, at least. You published it.
They published
yeah,
it.
6 months to a year or something.
Yeah.
Them the type of
deals
deals
anyway.
And PlayStation does that really good.
They don't care. They want to kill Xbox.
Facts.
They want to kill Xbox, man. Yeah, y'all can't tell me they don't. They want Xbox gone. Think about when they have marketing deals. Niggas be thinking the games is exclusive to PlayStation. That's how they market it. They want Xbox gone, man. Because believe it or not, PlayStation still look at them as a threat. And Xbox look at them as a partner. And some of their games are over there, obviously. But it hurt the brand in the process of all this shit. And because it hurt the brand, it hurt the console sales. And because it hurt the console sales, it hurts Game Pass growth. It's all just trickling down right now. But y'all want it to stay the same. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. The real OG with the 2. Game Pass equals PlayStation Plus without day one games. Okay, man.
So day one first party games. You waited 5 months to get a big first party game.
Looney Boy with the 2. $2 for my Atlanta education. Ecosystem, not ecosystem. It's all good, bro. We know what you meant.
Good, G.
We know what you meant. Killzo with the 10. There's a rumor that on Monday, Sony will be hosting a special Memorial Day service honoring the sacrifices and loss of failed PlayStation exclusives. Come out, support the grieving PlayStation community. Fuck them. F them. Raise Ultron with the 2. No big corp is okay with flat profits. They want more. Will you say that again, Raise Ultron? People don't seem to understand that, bro. All corporations, every genre, entertainment, movie, music, video games, if they got flat profits, bro, they're going to make some changes. No matter how many times I say Game Pass stop growing, no matter how many times I say that, people still say, I don't give a fuck. Keep day one games in there. Are you guys, these corporations don't, bruh, flat profits mean changes. We've been talking about changes for the last 3 months, Shaan. Xbox has massive changes for a reason. For a reason. If everything was still working, Phil and Sarah would still be there. Why are they having so many changes? Shaan, why are they having so many changes? Because obviously
it's not fucking working. Let me add something. Sorry, there. Garcia, Musa Chucha, what's going on? He goes, Shaan, if you play big games, then you're losing, Shaan. If you play only the big games in Game Pass. This is what I'm talking about. We are talking about the first party big games. I'm not talking about these Outriders and Expedition, these type of Replace That Came on Mixtape, these type of games. I'm hoping them games continue. One of the big games that's coming out in the summer from Sega, I believe it was Sega, Stranger Than Heaven, which looks fantastic. When we talk about day one game, we're talking about the big hitters. That's the possibility that they may remove it. Maybe they might not remove it there. But these are conversations that's happening right now. Yes or no there?
Yeah.
It's happening right now. Let's get the rest of the show. Let's start fucking roasting people.
R&B with the 5. I'll lose day and date and pay more in a higher tier if it means Xbox goes back to exclusives. I want the brand overall to be PlayStation at every avenue. I agree, bro. Shout out to R&B. Jay member for 24 months. Will one of y'all stream the State of Piss? I don't know, man. I'm having PC issues. I want to stream it, but I don't know.
We'll be around then. We'll sort it out.
The real OG of the 5. All I want is Halo Gears to be exclusive. Those two games is the main reason I stuck with Xbox. I'm expecting the next Halo to be exclusive, and I'm expecting for Gears to be exclusive. Now, when I say the next Halo, I'm not talking about campaign.
The mainline one, yeah.
But I mean, campaign evolve. I don't know. Maybe something could change. I don't know, bro. It's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of discussions that's happening. Looney Boy with the 10. It's simple. If you sell more consoles, you grow Game Pass subscriptions. They've said this for years. Game Pass has the highest attach rate to console owners. PC, mobile, cloud users don't stay attached. There you go. There you go.
Looney Boy's on fire, bro.
Yeah, he's 100% right. Toe tag with the two pairs is part of the problem as well as Danny.
Well, if they think if Paris and a few of the homies think it's okay to put the games everywhere, then that's an issue.
Yeah. Oh man, Kendrick started the two. Xbox lost this gen. Go exclusive next gen. They will go exclusive next gen.
They will go exclusive next gen.
Yeah, I heard they are going.
Let people know, but they need to let people know that you can't keep them in the dark.
Yeah,
you got to let people know what is the plan moving forward.
Yeah. Alien Ninja with the 5. Shaan and Dirt. Do you think it would be a good idea for Asha and team to put out all the numbers for Game Pass so the players have full transparency? I mean, they can, but it wouldn't matter to these cats. Game Pass could have probably shrunk down to 20 million, 25 million. They still, but I don't care. Like some guys say, Fox said, I don't give a F about profits. I mean, listen, listen, Microsoft is fine, right? But you need to realize why it's affecting you. These corporations, bro, they care about profits. They care about if shit is not working, they're not going to continue to do it. So as long as, we don't care about Microsoft money, right? I don't give a shit about Microsoft money because they got more money than me. I don't care. Absolutely. But at the same time, we need to realize some things they do affects us. If the profits ain't right, if certain things ain't right, it affects us. They're pulling shit. When games get canceled, right, that affects us, right? If there's a game like Perfect Dark, we really wanted Perfect Dark. They spent millions of dollars on that game, and the game still wasn't where they wanted to be, and they needed more money. Microsoft got money, but guess what they said? Cut it. So it affects us because I wanted to play that game.
Yeah.
So when you say, I don't give a shit about profits, I get it. But at the same time,
you gotta hit targets, bro.
Yeah, it affects us. When our favorite hobby, playing video games, and our favorite team or company or platform, Xbox, if they don't hit their numbers, it affects us. So I want them to hit their numbers. I want them to hit it because it affects me. The anger therapist with the 5. I just want Xbox to grow. I want Xbox to last another 30 years. Whatever they have to do to achieve that, I'm down. PlayStation is dead. Eat shit, ponies.
Don't that shit.
Long live the Black Mom with the 10. I'll play devil's advocate and say they probably can do both, assuming they actually grow their consoles and Xbox PC. Game Pass was only successful when they had exclusives. My bet is they still want bigger ROI. They had exclusives the last couple years, bro. Everything went down. Black Mamba, the last couple years, their exclusives were fantastic. Everything went down. Services, console sales,
Well,
hardware. Why?
they did announce the multiplat stuff as well. So
That's my point, Sean.
yeah.
That's my point. Black Mamba, the two. Fable better sell on PlayStation, if not generational fumble. I think it probably
You
will.
know what? How funny would that be that if Fable flopped?
I mean, it could because you know.
Yeah, but I'm saying on PlayStation if it flopped. If the game is coming to PlayStation, which they mentioned in that tweet, imagine that flopping on PlayStation.
Yeah. Raise Ultron the two. If exclusives don't work, why do PlayStation keep money hiding? Because PlayStation understands the value of their brand, right?
Yep.
Because not every game their money has sales, but they understand the value of their brand. 100% Raise Ultron. All right, Michael Defy. Dirt God of War Epic video damaged the brand first. Blame him. Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Eternals it out of 10. Where is the competition when having games on all platforms? How can Satya say with his smiley face, let us compete? That is not competing. It will become what's that word?
Monumentalness.
Monumental. I don't know that fucking word. What is that word, y'all? Y'all know my Detroit education failing me. For everyone playing the same thing.
That was the funniest shit ever, though. Not from starting there. If this is about let us compete. Pussy, bitch, pussy that after that. What a bitch. Straight
Eternals
up.
sit down with Defy. That's like saying Dirt being in Saudi Arabia and he says, damn, all I see here are Shaan's. What?
Oh, shit. I don't know what's going on, bro.
RDJ 45 with the 10. Why isn't Valve working on porting Counter-Strike 2, Dota, and Deadlock to consoles? Why don't they put the games on other launchers? Exclusives don't matter, right? That's a fair point.
You know, well, say that to the PC guys, innit?
That's a fair point.
They want everything.
Yeah, the PC guys want everything, bro. Black Mamba with the 5. The same ones crying us choosing exclusives over Game Pass were the same ones mad at us crying when Game Pass went to $30. Cut the bullshit. That is true. Some of the same guys that was mad about it going $30 is the same people. Chio Carlos with the 5. I knew this community was effed up as soon as you started platforming pairs. Weak leaders equals weak community. What?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Chio
come on.
Carlos.
Nah, David
Oh,
M
man.
said something like 30 minutes
Go on,
ago.
then.
I ain't gonna put it on the screen because, you know, we only put super chats on the screen. I mean, you know, that's how I like to do it. Dave M said, poor analogy. When you subscribe to something like Netflix, the draw is their exclusive stuff. Other stuff is there, yes, but Stranger Things is only on Netflix. That's the draw. He was saying, I forgot who he said was. I think he was talking about maybe one of your analogies.
What about? Which one?
I don't know. It was so long ago. I fucking forgot, bro. But I'm pretty sure he is for Game Pass. David M,
Yeah.
if you're still here, I'm pretty sure you're for Game Pass over exclusives, right? I don't know. I forgot why I put this up here, Sean. So never mind.
No, it's alright, bro, man. But you know
So
what?
never mind.
We'll move along, bro, man. I'm just saying, just be ready for shit. That's it. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, we'll move on, bro.
You know, we'll move on, bro, man. Because shit. Shout out to the PC guys out there. Come on, support game. There's about 80 million of you guys out there. A billion people out there. Come on, support Game Pass, you POSs. The PC guys, bro. We're coming for you next as well. Well, sorry, Dirt. I got one more stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Hold on, Sean. I see what Black.
Go.
I see what Black Mamba is saying. They didn't have exclusives last year because they was multi-plat. Even though last year was the best first party output year they've ever had, they was all going to other platforms. So I see what he's saying. He's saying they never really, because think about it, y'all. Like years ago when Game Pass just started, it didn't have a lot of first party content. So I see what Black Mama's saying. Last year they had first party content, but they was multi-plat. So I see what you're saying, bro.
You know, yeah, he's right about that. Why? Obviously,
Yeah.
there's no need to move. There's no need to move then. If all the
Yeah.
games are coming, why should I move?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? Let me play this clip 1 second.
Reason that it's stupid for you to champion exclusive versus championing Game Pass is because a game being exclusive to Xbox does not benefit you as a consumer, you freaking idiot. You stupid moron. It doesn't benefit you as a consumer, as a gamer. It benefits Xbox. And even then, that's an oxymoron because Xbox had exclusives and nobody bought them. How can you be so stupid? What are we talking about? Want to get rid of Game Pass so you can have exclusives? Calm down, Doc. Calm down. The reason.
All right. So Doc is saying that now. I hope he's in a chat. Doc. He got the game for free there. And guess where he's playing it at? What was it? Platform launch he's playing the game on?
Was it PC?
Yeah, but what launcher?
Window. Or was it
Nope.
Steam?
Steam. So you supported Xbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they supporting the Xbox ecosystem? No. If you want to show love to the Windows Store. Show love to the Xbox Store. So this is the problem. Sorry, I'm going back on the shit for another few minutes. They're talking about this and they're not showing the fucking love on the brand. That's what I'm talking about. It's crazy to me when that shit happens. That doesn't help. Grace, you say you get all the achievements, but how does that help Xbox? How does that help the Xbox consoles? Or the Xbox ecosystem when they're trying to build the Windows? It doesn't help them. You guys think this is okay. When it comes to software, fantastic. Supporting them the right way. But there's no need for you to get an Xbox Series X or the Project Helix when the games are available on Steam. Grizz, I'm giving you an example. Not everybody can have multiple consoles. Now, if I can get all of the games in one platform, I'll stay there. If Wolverine was coming, God of War Ragnarok and Intergalactic and these games are coming to Xbox, would you have gotten a fucking PlayStation 5, yes or no?
No.
That's it, I've said it. That's what we're talking about, bro.
Eternal Sadal 10 monotonous describes something that is boring and tedious because it never changes or varies. I knew you was going to struggle with that word. Thank you, Detroit, for his struggles. Hey,
POS.
Hey, man, I don't know every word, man. You know, I think I'm a decent reader, but I don't know every word, bro. I definitely didn't know that word. Shit. Black Mamba with the 2. Notice it's the PC dudes that don't want exclusives. Yeah, man. I hate it. One thing I hate, Shaan, like then we move on.
Yeah.
When we have a difference of opinions and people insult you, like Doc Dog was just doing. Exclusives doesn't benefit you. Why the fuck is PlayStation doing it now? It benefits PlayStation, right? We say it doesn't benefit you. At the end of the day, bro, you want the brand strong. That's all I want. Like the way C Money called a stupid Xbox guys that don't want like that's picking exclusives over Game Pass, ponies in green clothing or some shit he's saying. Don't fucking insult me because we have a differences of opinion. Don't do that. That pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? We can have a civil conversation and we have differences of opinions. But if you say, you dumb fuck, you pony, it's the first thing y'all niggas want to say. Pony, you a pony. You a pony bot. But y'all know I ain't no fucking pony bot. But yeah.
I'll say this sorry, before we move on as well. Before a few years ago, these guys were fully about exclusives. Fully about talking that shit. Yeah. Taking out the competition, all that stuff. They were on that shit. When the multiplat stuff happened, we were pissed off. We didn't like it, but we just accepted it because we were hoping that the brand will be good, get stronger somehow, some way. Why do we accept it for? we're like, yo, if this can make the brand survive, because what we were hearing that, oh, they're gonna hit eternal numbers, 30%, all that shit. If this can keep Xbox going, fair plays then. We never liked it. Now there's an opportunity. And you don't want it to go back to the old ways. And you got someone out there doing some awesome shit right now. Some real shit. You're seeing real movement on Twitter. You got people, you got Stan and these motherfuckers TTSing right now. Xbox is out there tweeting they're tweeting out there. Going after people when people are talking shit. Jeff Keighley, Polygon, all that shit with that bullshit article. Stan came up there and slapped the shit out of them and made them delete it. They deleted that shit. She's bringing in the A team right now.
Yeah. Time making me on the fire. He said, F Doc Dark. That guy keeps complaining about Xbox, but he left for PC. Shut the F up and play your PC games.
And that's what I'm talking about, bro. They're not the Xbox guys. I'm telling you right now, no disrespect to Doc and any other PC dudes out there like who play mainly on PC. Like, you're not the Xbox guys, bro. The guys who got the consoles and like support the Xbox console or the ecosystem, bro. Them are the people, bro. But I'll say this: I know the Windows Store is shit. That's what I'm hoping next gen they'll be ready for the big game. But Project Helix, bro. Let's see it pulls up to that console. If Project Helix launches there, and let's say Elder Scrolls 6 managed to come out in 2027, and that game's available on PlayStation. What are you gonna have? But PlayStation's launching with maybe Spider-Man 3 or something, but it's exclusive. It's not a good look. You gotta have something there to bring people to your brand. I'm on this point right now, there. Real talk, you know where I'm at as well, there. Pull the shit, do time exclusive on the Windows Store as well. From the PC side of it. Try to bring people to your, if you get the Windows Store right, bring people to your ecosystem. That's where I'm at as well in the future.
Album Defy said, why could Nintendo sell them dudes cardboard? That right there is why companies need to value their brand. It allows you to take risks that work. That shit was wild. They sold them niggas cardboard. And it didn't really work. Wasn't nobody buying that shit. Chill Carlos with the two.
But they did it though.
Yeah, they did.
They had the balls to do it.
They had the balls to do it. Chill Carlos with the two. Preach, Sean. F these Steam users in the chat. There you go, man. Loction Black with the 35 South African rings. A few months ago, buying a Series X as a gift for someone. Store clerk looked at me funny and said, I should get a PS5 because it also has Xbox games. This okay to y'all? I guess it is, bro.
I guess it is, bro.
And he was the one that said the welfare pass last night. He was saying some of these guys are proving ponies right with the welfare pass shit, 100%. And I said 100%. Pony said y'all don't want to buy games. Xbox Game Pass has conditioned y'all to not buy games. It's like welfare pass. They said Xbox Game Pass is like welfare cheese to y'all. And I know it hurts, but y'all proving them right now. Jay, remember with the 10, I really hope we can stop this bot civil war. I think most of us want the Xbox brand to thrive, but I agree with y'all. It's okay for Sony and Nintendo to have exclusives, but not Xbox. That's a problem. Listen, bro. Jay, remember, respect to you, man, because you always kept it real how you felt about the multiplat thing. Like I just said earlier, bro, people have been coming after us. Leaving messages on my videos, leaving messages on Twitter, DMs. Like, people been coming after us, bro. Like, I don't agree with y'all. Or, I had somebody send me a DM. I guess they didn't listen to the latest shows and they thought I was Team Game Pass. I was like, man, I disagree. They was like, oh. I was like, nah, bro. I disagree. They was like, oh, for real?
For real?
Listen, bro. Like I said last, I wish they can keep both.
Yeah, 100%.
I wish they can keep both 100%, bro. But from what I heard, they can't. I see people keep on saying that in the chat. From what I heard, they can't anymore. This isn't 2018 like where they had 2 or 3 games. They got a plethora of first-party content, bro.
Yeah.
And because it didn't grow like they wanted to, from what I heard, they can't. And listen, this is still a lot of speculation because it hasn't come out official. I know Colt did a video today, but Colt has been wrong before. But I'm just telling y'all, they can't anymore, bro. Not business-wise, they can't do it anymore. That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't want to fight with the homies.
Yeah.
Scratch at it. I'm surprised I haven't lost a bunch of subs. As I said last night, it's at the point of fuck. If I lose subs, I lose subs. Let me see. Okay, no, I actually gained a sub. So,
Woo.
woo. Scratch ass a member for 30 months. Shaan, community Forza Horizon 6 convoy. Let's go. I haven't played Forza today. Hey, Shaan, so I told you I paid off my 007. Did you see the launch trailer? That should look good, bro.
I'm not watching the launch trailer. I'm ready for it anyway. I got my shit pre-ordered anyway.
Paid that off. I was able to buy that Directive 2080. I'm gonna try to play that this weekend. I'm trying to finish a mixtape. It's a cool game, but it's kind of slow at some points, bro. Because it's literally just 3 teenagers walking around talking and shit.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I mean, they do stuff sometimes. It's not a lot of gameplay, but it's kind of cool for somebody who was a teenager in the 90s. It's kind of cool.
It's only 4 hours. I'm gonna play it before I leave.
But it's like it's taking like 4 hours of dragging because it's a slow game, but it's a cool game, but it's also slow. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. I do want to finish. I'm going to finish it this weekend. P Lumpster with the 5. Shaan, can you play Evidence, a Spider-Man epic, God of War epic of your co-host Dirt? Enough said. What the fuck?
God of War epic. Spider-Man look epic.
Hey man, Shaan, don't grant this nigga request. What the fuck are you doing? Hey, peel up your POS. Call we with the 20. We can't have a civil conversation because these Game Pass over everything people are delusional. Oh shit. How can you look at all that evidence that the strategy isn't working and think Xbox should keep things the same? They're just Game Pass fans. I agree. Like I always say, Shaan, what has the last 2 years shown you guys? Have you guys been around? I mean, y'all still want it to stay the same? I just couldn't fathom that. But everybody got their own opinion. The BS Renegade the 10. If Xbox wants the platform and console to grow, all they have to do is make COD exclusive and announce Minecraft 2 as exclusive. I love Gears and Halo, but those games aren't the masses play. Listen, I don't disagree with that, but they can't do that. They can't. First, they got a 10-year contract with Call of Duty.
With COD,
yeah. I mean, but I agree that shit would kind of move the needle. that would, but they can't do that. Now, what if down the line they do that shit? That would be some bold.
That's something. Listen, that they need to do that when the opportunity comes.
Yeah.
They should do something.
Because listen, people say, "Oh man, PlayStation, Xbox needs PlayStation because of COD. Because COD sells a lot on PlayStation." But what if Xbox had the balls after the contract was up, which would be 2033? What if they had the balls to say, "Yo, COD is on PC, Windows Store, and Project Helix only, bro." Because Project Helix has still been around. It's 33, probably. Yeah. Damn, how old would I be? Shit. I'll still be in my 50s. I'll be 57. Oh, shit.
we might. Hopefully, we'll get to see that happen.
Yeah, God willing, I'll be 50. I'm still be gaming, bro. 57. There happens with the 5. Man, after those ponies, they don't buy shit. They don't play shit. All they do is talk shit. PlayStation don't have shit because they're dead. Yo, Angry Therapist on fire today, bro. But I'm gonna tell you right now, some of you guys, y'all can't be saying ponies don't buy games. If you team, I'm just saying. This is Civil War, man, Shaan. This is Civil War. It's called with the 5. Exclusives will get studios closed down, presumably because the games don't sell enough. But refusing to buy or support anything outside the Game Pass doesn't. I said this last night, Shaan, because somebody said something similar. Yo, studios about to get shut down if the games don't sell. Bruh, if games flop, bruh, how many games flopped in Game Pass? A bunch of games flopped while in Game Pass and multiplat. The Outer Wars 2 was everywhere, and that shit still flopped.
That shit flopped? Yeah, I'm surprised at that one.
Avowed did better than the Outer Wars 2, but people said that game flopped. There's so many games that flopped while being in Game Pass and multiplat.
Even they
All
didn't
games
talk
ain't gonna
about the
sell, bro.
numbers. Yeah, not every game's a hitter, bro.
Yeah, all
When you
games
guys
ain't
come
gonna
out,
sell.
you know I make fun of Killian. There's a reason why I make fun of it because you're acting like that's a prime time game, bro. Now a prime time game is Forza Horizon.
Yeah,
That's a prime time game,
yeah.
and it shows you.
I saw somebody say they said something about 10 million players now. I don't know if that's true, but did you see the?
I'm
Well,
not
I know
sure.
we're talking about the actual sales,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Actual sales.
I've got something funny though. You love it.
Yeah. Dreadful Sean with the 10. I'm super behind, but the main reason I've subbed to Game Pass Ultimate since 2017 is for a first party day one and day. If they remove first party day and day, I'll be done with Game Pass and play my massive backlog most of the time. And bro, that's understandable. That's, listen, it's a great service, and I'm sure a lot of people bought it or subscribed to it because of day one games. But Xbox is going to not every decision these companies make is going to be favorable.
But that's something I'm gonna pull back on as well because it wasn't all about Xbox didn't have first party games popping out like that.
Like they really didn't.
So you were subscribed for like what 2 games or something here and there, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3 games. You
That's a good point.
subscribed because the other games were coming in there as well. Good day.
Think
one
about
game.
this, Sean. That's a good point. 2020, Xbox really didn't have any big first party games. 2021, they had Halo and they had Forza Horizon
Was
5.
Psychonauts 2 there?
Psychonauts
Was it
2 was there in
2020?
2021. So they had 3. 2022, they ain't had shit as far as, first
Pentiment.
party. Of course, they had. Come on. 2023, they had
Pentiment.
They had Pentiment. 2023, they had Redfall
Oh yeah.
and something else that's happening in
Starfield.
2023. Starfield, right. Those are a couple. Well, Starfield's a big game.
So and Motorsport.
And Motorsport, right.
And Motorsport flopped according to was it them law as well?
Yeah, they said Motorsport fly, man. Yobi, legendary Yobi with the 10. I had the same similar problem last time I was at GameStop, trying to push me into getting the PS5 versions of third-party games, and I told the clerk, shut the F up, talking to me and ring my shit up. Bro,
Talk that shit.
Bro, that was always something I experienced when I used to go to GameStop. Not in the 360 gen, because 360 gen was totally different. I would say the PS4, Xbox One gen, I usually experience that a lot. Even though the Xbox brand, in my opinion, was a little bit stronger back then, it was just so many ponies in these stores, bro. The perception of the brand was more stronger. Because think about this, Sean. Last time Xbox One NPD was 2016, literally 10 years ago. It's coming up on, actually, it's 10 years ago this month.
10-year anniversary in September, something like that.
No, they actually won like 3 or 4 straight months. If I'm not mistaken.
When the Xbox One S, the One S launched in 20,
yeah, but you got to realize.
Time.
Yeah, but no, you got to realize a couple months before they were trying to get rid of the stock of the Xbox One. They lowered the price like crazy, bro. So it won like, I believe 4 months in a row, like something like June, July, August, September. They won like 4 months in a row. That right there showed you that the perception of the brand was a little bit stronger because they still, when they lowered the price of the Xbox Series in 2024, didn't nobody give a fuck.
Yeah,
it still didn't sell.
Yeah, that was a problem, though.
Bounty Man with the 10. Is it exclusive or is it day and date? Why is people not saying the difference? Because they're saying Game Pass are exclusive, but they're not saying day and date. Game Pass over multiplat. I don't understand what he's saying. You saying?
He's saying Game Pass over multiplat.
Okay. RDJ 45 to 5. We're not. Were y'all not playing games before Game Pass? Is this still? Did y'all start gaming in 2017? I asked that. Listen, Sean, I asked that question, right? In my podcast last night. Somebody left me a message, a comment. He kind of went off on me, like, Dirt, why would you say that? And blah, blah. It was a long, I ain't read all. It was a long ass comment. Dirt, why would you say that? And blah, blah, blah. That wasn't the right way to do it. And blah, blah. Some shit he said. And I was like, I thought that's a valid question.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember when Max City, who I haven't seen in the chat in a while, he taught us how he been playing Call of Duty for years.
Yeah.
I said, okay, yeah, Call of Duty has been out for years. And he said, them taking it out of Game Pass is bullshit. Then I say, bro, it's only been in Game Pass for 2 years. So you've been buying it the majority of the years.
Well,
go back to buying it.
I'm assuming.
I mean, yeah. Go back to buying it. It's only been in Game Pass for 2 years. So I don't know. Prolific with the 2. Hey,
What up,
Sean,
dude?
I loved you on Sorrows. Clappy Friday. Oh, come on, that wasn't Sean. Stop that
come on.
shit. Texas with the 20.
So those.
I own all platforms, so exclusives aren't important to me. But like with my favorite sports team, I would trust the coach's CEO process for my favorite brand. We don't have to like it, but we shouldn't want it to fail either. I agree wholeheartedly, bro. There's some things like with the multiplat thing. I can tell you right now, Shaan and I, we did not like that shit, bro. We did not like it, but we was kind of like, okay, man, it is what it is. I don't like it. We'll see if it works. It didn't work. How many sports teams that make a trade for a player, they do certain shit, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes it does work, but sometimes it doesn't work. But you can't keep on hopping on it.
They tried it, and we said, if it's gonna help the brand, the 30% margins and all
Yeah,
that.
we
Because we want the Xbox to survive, bro.
That's
why
what
we said. That's what I wanted. But the 2 years is shown. It's shown. Sarah Bond and Phil Spencer got their ass out of there.
Yeah,
because they didn't work and they needed. And obviously the high ups they messed up. I know for the fact Sarty and Amy did that. Oh shit, it hasn't worked out the way it hasn't worked out.
Yeah,
So
and
we gotta come back.
And like we told you guys, they brought they like pretty much Sarah, got the can. Phil was going to, like we talked about this before. Phil was going to retire later this year, but they asked him to move it up so they could bring in the new regime. Yeah. Because, like you said, Sean, Microsoft realized, okay, we can't do these 30% mandates. They're not realistic. Let's lower the mandates. But they also realized they couldn't have Phil and Sarah be the ones to say, okay, everything we said is bullshit. We're going back to exclusives because that would have looked bad. That would have been them saying it failed, right? The same people that changed the strategy of Xbox would have been the same people that changed it again. That would have looked bad.
Yeah.
That would have been Phil and Sarah saying, yo, our strategy failed. Let's go back to exclusives. Let's go back. So they had to bring in new people. Yeah.
But who knows if Asha plan will work? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, her plan might not work, bro.
Yeah, like the reason why they need to change it because it hasn't worked for them. So she's coming in with a new plan, not with the same game plan, not with the same team members. She's coming with her own team and she's gonna try something. It might flop as well.
Yeah, you're right. You don't know. It might flop. You're right.
But she's gonna try though.
Man, why ain't nobody blocked this dude?
Yeah.
Okay, Joey, thank you. Where the hell is Amit? Amit used to be on that shit. The Anger Therapist with the 2. Hey, leave Avowed alone. I'm one of 5 who loved it. I love the Avowed, bro. Sean loved the. I love the Avowed, man.
Yeah,
but
fire, bro.
But unfortunately, we heard it didn't do well. And it's fantastic game, man. See, but I tell you, Outer Wars 2, I couldn't get into for some reason though. I love part 1.
Nah, I don't like it.
I couldn't get into. I love part 1, bro, but some about part 2, I couldn't get into it. I'll still give it a try eventually, maybe, probably not. I just couldn't get into it, man. I just couldn't get into it. P Lump with the 5. Dirt, I guess Wolverine will be epic next. Therefore, my sir, you are one of the definitions of a pony bot. Wear the badge with pride. Well, listen, I didn't buy. I bought Hogwarts on Xbox, you piece of shit. I know that much. Preston Wicks with the 5. Game Pass got me back into playing games. I'm here to stay. And let's be clear, I don't think Game Pass is going anywhere. It's just changing.
It's changing. I said the first part. See, I think they keep forgetting that is the first party games might change. They're gonna change the big ones.
Yeah,
you might still got the State of Decays in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. See, so right now, Sean, all this is speculation because we really don't know exactly what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. Cause listen, I hope all these rumors are wrong and they keep day one games in there and go exclusive. That's what I hope. But just from what I'm hearing, what we're hearing, I think they're going to change.
This is going to be a give and take.